Welcome back to Batman. We got yanked around by enemy big bad that we still don't know the name of, as far as I know. As far as I can remember, still no name. Seems weird with this many encounters and a direct combat instance that we don't have a name. Yeah, I don't know. This is weird. I guess we'll get pampered by Selena now.
Shit. You're lucky you were wearing that suit. You know that was stupid, right?
What?
Showing up at that train depot. Taking on their leader alone. Repeat after me, Bruce. I am not invincible, and painkillers do not solve the problem.
I mean, I wasn't going to, but...
on your own. They would have killed you.
You're one to talk.
I never pick a fight I can't win. I don't think you're getting very far with a shoulder like this.
Oh, great.
I can't tell. Is he bleeding or not? Because it certainly didn't look like he had a wound. I don't think there's any reason he should be bleeding. So is she just wiping me down with a rag that's already bloody?
I don't like owing people. Probably best to lie low for now. Anyway.
I didn't say it at first because I was like, maybe it's a pattern on the towel or something. But no, it's just bloody.
I had it handled, you know. With their leader. I had a plan. Really didn't need you swooping in and messing it up.
I was there tracking the children of Arkham. I had no idea you'd be there.
Must have been quite the surprise.
Yeah, it was.
What are we even...
Get out of here. One last job to get the goons off my back. So much for that.
Are we just missing a texture? Is that the problem? Like, did it not load a texture that's supposed to be on his body? I didn't think that was the case because, like, all of the damage that he just took should be, I mean, at worst, it should all be internal, right? He didn't get stabbed or shot or cut or anything else. So the damage should be, like, electrical damage and blunt force damage and stuff like that. So shouldn't be any blood on the rag. And why are there like stains and bullet holes on the wrapping she just put on him? What is going on? Selena, you're the worst.
There is another way out. We can take them down together.
Wouldn't that be cute? The dynamic duo fighting crime.
Being serious.
I know. Things have a habit of not working out for me on the duo front.
I don't actually know what that's in reference to. As far as I know, she's out. I don't know if that's supposed to be a reference to her specific dating history.
Okay, she really doesn't like you.
Yeah, well, you've got most of Gotham behind you on that.
Well, not most. Maybe half.
But I don't think she's ever had a, like, canonically, I'm not aware of her really teaming up with anybody, except for very occasionally when it's, like, sort of necessary.
This really
Why did they put so much effort? I don't know. Maybe it's a normal like filter that's built in the engine or something, but they put so much effort into texturing the skin of her suit, but everybody's actual skin, including Bruce's own skin, looks like crap. Like the shine on her ass and the texture of the fabric as she walked by was in so much detail for no reason. Look at it. You can see the weave on her suit.
Even the so-called good guys. There's always something.
Meanwhile, Bruce has got blood that doesn't make any sense.
So what is it you're hiding, Selena?
All kinds of things. Come on, Bruce. Even you have your secrets. Those things you hide from the world and won't let anyone else see.
Yeah, well, the difference is my secret doesn't hurt anybody.
I don't believe that at all.
You're a good man, Bruce.
My secret is I'm a traumatized rich boy who feels ineffectual in a world that he should have ultimate power over, and
Knowing there's no safe I can't
acting out my power fantasies ironically actually helps people sometimes.
You're just listing all the things I like about you.
Now you've ruined it.
What?
Nothing. I've stolen from corrupt jerks like Hill, but I've taken plenty from good people too.
I'll be honest, I was only half listening to what she actually said because I was talking to myself because I'm trying not to just pause between every bit of dialogue.
It wears off. Then you look around and see nothing. So you get back out there. Try and chase that feeling down. But it never amounts to anything, really.
It's not the same, but I know what you mean. After everything we do, everything we're capable of, coming home just feels...
like a disappointment.
Right.
I don't think that's true of this Bruce Wayne, though. Like, he's not the playboy that I don't like that. I don't like that. You have the wrong idea. Kiss her forehead. This is nice. So we have the overt rejection, the overt affection, and then there's the like platonic with the potential to be more implication. And then there's the option to say nothing, but I feel like this game has consistently not wanted me to pick that because it thinks it's boring or lazy, and usually the other character makes fun of me for it in almost every situation. So I guess we're going with this one. God, these buttons are not that easy to hit with a mouse.
Did you mean to say that out loud?
That's pretty affectionate. No, I'm not going to say anything here.
Tell me you want this.
Fuck you. Fuck you. I don't know her. All right, let's weigh our options. What have we got? We've got Selena Kyle, who we don't know much about. We know she is somewhat remorseful about the state of her work. We know she doesn't really like working with a lot of the people she's worked with, yet she continues to do it. That last part could be in no small part, especially recently, because the people she's been working with are probably the type that say, well, very much are the type that say, you can do this or you can be dead. And they already know about her, so it's a little bit too late to, go the other way. On the other hand, maybe she's not as remorseful as we would like, and maybe not as good an ally as we would like. And might cut and run at the wrong time. We don't have a huge amount of trust built up with her. And then there's just the facet of it that is, hey, this is still like Two-Face's ex, and I don't technically know, did they break up or did this just... I actually don't remember if there was an explicit thing or not. But regardless of that fact, if Two-Face finds out, which the game absolutely will leverage for its shitty way of, creating strife, then that will come back to bite me in some other way. That said, it'll probably come back to bite me if we work together in any capacity. Fuck it, we'll swing for it.
Yes.
of all the versions of Catwoman out there, this is a relatively nice and polite one. And seemingly well-meaning, like,
Do I have to do all
compared
that
to, like, the
myself?
ones from the
How are you
90s.
gonna undo this for me?
Am I gonna have to edit this? This is weird. Why is this a choice?
I think I'd rather watch you.
How much? Okay, she's wearing a bra under it, which is a surprise. was that the extent of the tease? No. All right. Are we gonna fade to black now? Just pretty much the same thing. That's a terrible tease, by the way. Like, it's not hopeless, but if the extent of the tease is, like, especially if you're wearing a cat suit or something that's, you know, implied to be a little bit exotic and sexy, then if the extent of it is, I am going to unzip the front of my shirt, jacket, suit, whatever, and show you that I have a bra on underneath. Like, even if it was like sexy lingerie that was supposed to be especially enticing or something like that, that does not then immediately I feel like if you end the tease there and it's like, okay, time to go to the bed, then you've blown all the tension, like the tension you could have in that moment that's kind of fun about. Never mind, I should probably stop talking. It's just, oh my god. I know it's because they're keeping... What is this game rated? This game is still rated M, isn't it? Hold on. Double checking. Oh, I forgot I have this on... I don't have it on Steam. I have it on Amazon, of all things. So I don't even know if it shows. Does it show a rating? It does. Okay, it is rated M. So it's like... Really? You wouldn't... You know what? That's probably a model limitation that they're like, we literally cannot have her take off her clothes because the model will break. They didn't even imply it, though. They didn't even try. That's just so funny to me.
Hey there.
Don't sleep in your makeup.
I'm starving.
Well, I guess that means I'm making breakfast.
Wow.
Might as well be romantic. Why not?
Toaster, rich kid?
I am offended.
Oh, too bad. I think there might be bagels in the fridge. Would definitely check expiration dates on anything. Before you think about putting it in your mouth.
There's a joke just asking to be made there. Also, hey, really gotta nitpick this again, because as long as we're talking about models and things, and especially when they're trying to be, well, one, when they are mostly naked, and two, when they're trying to be kind of sexy. If you're gonna do that, I think you have to take care, especially when you're trying to do that, but in general in video games, like, I don't know, this was a problem earlier in the game in a bunch of scenarios as well, but it's again coming back to me. Bruce's shoulders look really weird when he rotates them. Like, if he's just, you know, if he's in the suit, it's a little less overt and that kind of stuff, and part of it is just a texture stretching problem, because, like, it looks like his arm stretches in some very weird ways. But there's also just the fact that his arm does not drop from his shoulder in the right place, because for the skeleton to work, for the game skeleton to work, it has to be this way. But for an actual human skeleton, like, his whole shoulder should be rotating from higher up, and then this whole portion of his shoulder should sort of lift up. And so he's got these very flat upper arms as a result that are like broad in the forward back dimension, and skinny in the other dimension because they have to lay flat against his body still. Anyway, more nitpicking. It's my
Morning,
brand.
Oh, thank goodness. I was worried. I hadn't heard from you. I didn't know what happened. If you were...
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to worry you, Alfred.
Well, I'm just glad you're okay. I always fear the day you don't come home, Bruce.
I know, Al.
Where are you, anyway?
I stayed at Selena's last night.
Oh. Well, that certainly explains it.
I'm not going to say anything. It's fine.
Though you still could have called, you know?
Yeah, I could have.
While
That was
you're
kind of a
there,
dick move,
this
Bruce.
might be a good opportunity to learn more
I mean, there
about
wasn't a great
Bruce.
time for it, but
After
like...
all, we really don't know anything about her.
Okay, so you see what I'm saying? I can't... I hate that I can't actually pause the game where you can look at him, but you can run it back and see what I'm talking about with the way his shoulder and his arm sit on his body.
But you can
Because they've
find
made him
her.
very broad-chested, but
If
like
she's
the shoulder
trustworthy,
drops in the wrong
maybe we'll have
place.
another chance.
I trust her, Alfred. That's all I need to know.
That's not entirely what I
Sure,
meant,
sure.
but...
At the very least, you can find that grapple gun of yours.
Right. That might be harder than you'd think. She doesn't share your love. of
Oh, that's right.
organization.
It was the grapple gun she
Well,
took
I'll
from
see
me.
you
It
back
wasn't
home, Bruce.
the thing she threw me was hers. I don't really know what the narrative purpose of Alfred Calling is.
This was an exhibit at the Gotham Museum of Art. I helped raise the funds for it. Lucius even set up new security for the museum. How did she get in?
I mean, when she pinned it up, she could have at least pinned through the parts of it that weren't painted. She pinned right through the painting. It's upsetting for other reasons.
Her cat eats like a queen while she's eating junk.
I mean, is that true? It's canned cat food and dry cat food?
Scarlet Pimpernel, much ado about nothing. Petrarca. Didn't take her for a romantic. What's this one?
Why not?
Oh,
Everything about her behavior thus far has
That's
been somewhat of a romantic in that sense. Wait, what was that last thing he said? I missed it. Damn it.
pretty strong magnets on these things. Very lightweight, though. We could use something like this. She can afford to eat anywhere, and she still chooses Chinese takeout.
Fuck you, Bruce. Chinese okay. All right. If he's got a point about which Chinese takeout place, fine. But don't look down on Chinese takeout, all right? That's an American staple. I feel like this is going to be bad if I... Why would I steal it right out from under her? That just seems in poor... I'm sure I'll probably regret it later when there's some time I could have used it, but...
There you are. I hope she didn't break anything.
I do wonder how this plays out differently. I'm sure maybe there's somewhere I can look up the footage of what changes at some point in the future if I took one or both, or left one or both. It would be kind of funny if we swapped and I took hers and she took mine. But then also, no. I was gonna say the game might do a thing where it's like, why does Batman have Catwoman's device and she has his? But that would be too nuanced of a piece of writing for this game to do, I think.
Vacation spots are just marks on her burglary checklist.
Did you notice that both of them were like somewhat romantic in their nature? Would you like to understand the characterization of the woman you are sleeping with, Bruce? Perhaps given that you just expressed pretty directly and openly that you would like to have some sort of ongoing relationship with this woman, that rather than be judgmental, that maybe you should be polite and try and learn about her? Buddy? Why is this an interaction?
At least she's got the essentials. It looks all right to me. Nothing growing, at least.
I'm glad the armor is light, at least.
Harvey.
Oh, fuck. Really? Already? Immediately. Immediately you're doing this to me. Immediately. I joked about that they would do it eventually, but you did it immediately the next morning. Brother. What the hell? This game has no fucking decorum. No sense of pacing.
I don't know.
Don't peek out, Bruce, you fucking idiot. You already know who it is.
I really need to talk to you. If you want me to go, I'll go.
Oh, fuck off.
I have to get this out.
Oh, really? I missed it?
Bruce, what
Seriously.
are you doing here?
Have a seat.
Can I reload the... Oh. I don't like that. No, we're going back. We're going back. I'm cutting the episode here. We're going back. Last checkpoint.